Hi everyone, my name is Crystal and I'm back for a new video. Hi guys, so I'll be showing you guys how I did this wedding dinner glam look. My cousin recently got married, so congratulations to him. And yeah, this is the look that I did. Starting off with brows, using Benefit's Goof Proof Eyebrow in number 2. I'll be doing my brows a little bit more straighter than usual this time around. I'm keeping it straight but not like 2010 Korean brow straight, but more in a natural sense. I'm mainly filling up the middle to the end part of my brows because that is the place where I feel like I need the most help with. Going into my Etude single eyeshadow palette, I'm taking a cool dark brown on a thin eyeliner brush. I'll be using that to fill in only the ends of my brows as I felt like my brow color was kind of blending in a little too well with my skin tone. So I'll just powder it down and also extend the ends of it just a little bit. So for eyes, I'll be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion to prime my eyelids. So far, I have been really enjoying this primer and it does help in providing coverage and gripping my eyeshadow very well. Today, we're mainly going to be using the McGrath Mothership 5 Bronze Seduction palette. Going into entrapment on a fluffy brush, I'll be buffing it all over my crease. I usually take quite a while to buff my transition color because it's kind of like my base or building of the framing of the eye shape. It kind of helps map where I want to place my other shadow down later on. Into Disobedient on a smaller, denser packer brush, I stamp and buff the shadow on my outer V in an upward motion. I kind of want to lift the eye up, so I kind of pack and buff it up following the line of my lower lash line. Going back into entrapment, I felt that I was kind of losing definition on the inner part of my eye, so I packed a little mid-tone brown in my inner eye, just to kind of create like almost like a halo eye in a sense. Next, for shimmer, we are going in with Rose Gold 005. Usually, I'll just like use my fingers for the most pigment and shine, placing it on the center to middle part of the mobile lid. We are using a creme gel liner from Colourpop in Brouhaha. It's a neutral brown and we're just gonna do like a little baby wing, just a little flick. Again, following the line of my lower lash line. Quick note that usually when you're using brown for eyeliner, it will look way much more natural and like not so in your face as compared to like black. Same thing applies to like brown mascara actually. And with that, for mascara, going into my trusty Clio Kill Lash Mascara long curling in black and just applying this to my lashes. Because I have such short and sparse straight Asian lashes, I really need it to stand out and hold that curl, and this mascara does the job. That's why I'm going in with black as well. Now for base, we are starting off with concealer and using my favorite Clio Kill Cover Concealer in 04 Ginger. I'm just gonna spot conceal my acne scars and acne first. Also, this shade is slightly darker than my skin tone, which is good because if I were to use a concealer that is lighter instead, it's only going to highlight my issues, which isn't what I'm trying to achieve. I'll be using Skinfood's Wedge Puff, and guys, this used to be my holy grail sponge. It used to be very easily accessible here in Singapore, but I don't see it in the Skinfood shelves on the drugstore anymore. This particular sponge, very affordable, blends product effortlessly. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm kind of sad. And for spots that are slightly more pigmented, I go in with a pencil brush to really pack on a little bit more pigment and a little bit more concealer. Now, I don't really do this anymore, but I'll be color correcting my under eye circle with a peach corrector from Innisfree, going in with my fingers instead so that I can spread out the product thinly and actually push the product into the skin. Reason why I don't really do this anymore is because I feel that it's way too easy for concealer to crease in my under eyes nowadays. But just for special occasions like that day, I'll just let it slide. Now we're going to use foundation, and I'm going to be using my favorite, which is the Aprilskin Magic Snow Cushion 3.0. Mine is in number 23. This is really good. It's semi-matte but not drying at the same time. The formula really blurs your skin while giving that really nice natural my skin but better kind of glow, which is a very beautiful finish. It's very long lasting, and I must say that 23 is a little bit too dark for me, but that's a good thing at the same time. But I think I can pull it off, I think. The only powder I trust with my life, the Hourglass Translucent Veil Setting Powder. I absolutely love this powder and it's my holy grail. I cannot live without this powder. It does not dry your skin out and it gives that very natural glow to your skin while powdering everything down very well. For highlighting, contour, and bronzing, we're going to be using the Kaleidos Charisma Contour Palette. Taking the highlighting powder and patting it in on my under eye area, forehead, nose, and chin. The colors in this palette is really good, especially for those with Asian and yellow undertones like mine. The color does not look off, and formula wise it's creamy and very blendable as well. Taking the contour shade, just gonna contour my nose because I feel that it always looks a little lost after applying foundation, especially between my nose and eyebrow. I also contour the eye bags just to make myself look a little bit cuter. I think the bronzer is my favorite in this whole palette. It gives the right amount of warmth to my face. Applying it in a stippling motion, following my cheekbone in an upward motion. I find that this is the best motion to control product application when it comes to powdered bronzer and at the same time not remove too much base makeup while you're at it. For blush, we are going in with Rom Ann's Better Than Cheek in number 7 Pear Chip. This is one of my go-to blushes due to its blurring formula and color, very natural and wearable on yellow undertones like mine. For blush application, I'll be following my cheekbone as well, same like the bronzer, and actually making sure it blends together with my bronzer. Since it's a special occasion, I'll be using the Forbidden Fruit, the Discontinued Amrezy highlighter. I love this highlighter a lot, but now I reserve it for special occasions or if I'm really feeling up for it. Applying it onto my cheek, nose bridge, and also popping it into my inner corners of my eyes as well. For lips, we are going in with Rom Ann's Lasting Water Tint in Rose Dream. It's a really My Lips but Better MLBB lip color, and since I want the focus to be more on the eyes, having a more natural lip color will help balance out the attention. Going back to my eyes real quick, just using the transition shade and running it all over the lower lash line. Before adding a little bit of that darker shade at the tuck it right at the outer corner of my lower lash line. To make sure everything looks more skin-like, I'll be spraying it down with MAC Fix Plus. And yeah, this is the final look. And here's the dress. I got it off Pomelo, and actually this is the first time I'm wearing an off-shoulder top, so I was pretty self-conscious of everything. I'll put the link of where I got this dress in the description box, and also for the bag as well if I can find it. The bag is from Charles & Keith. And yeah, I also don't know how to pose and dance. Before I go, here's to wishing you a happy, healthy, and safe 2021 wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!